Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. We come to the 30th Sunday of Ordinary Time. A scholar of the law tests Jesus by saying, which is the greatest of the commandments? And we know that Jesus answers. The first is, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. The second is, like it, love your neighbor as yourself. On this is where all the prophets and all of the law stands. To understand Jesus' great commandment, we go back to the beginning of the Bible. The first 5 books of the Bible are called the Torah. And in those books, you will find 613 laws of Moses that helped direct the Jewish people, both civilly and religiously. The Jewish people saw the law as a gift that God gave them to help them be happy and safe and find their way to God. I'm afraid that sometimes we don't like to see the law. We think it restricts us. The Jewish people saw it as a great gift. Of those 613 laws, 248 of them are positive. You shall honor your mother and honor your father. 365 of them are negative. By the way, that's one for each day of the year. For example, you shall not oppress the widow or the orphan or the alien. So the Jewish people rejoiced in this law. They had 613 of them. Again, my fear is that, especially as Catholics, we maybe see our church as simply being a place where we learn how to be an ethical person. I've heard people say to me, Father, I don't have to go to Mass because I already know what's right and what's wrong. And I'm afraid that some people relegate religion to just being a list of do's and don'ts. And if I do this, then I'll be a good person. If I don't do that, then I'll be a good person. Well, that misses the point. I love Pope Benedict in his writing, God is Love. He says, being Christian is not the result of an ethical choice or a lofty idea. It is the encounter with an event, a person, which gives life a new horizon and a decisive direction. Being a Catholic is to encounter Jesus Christ. When you encounter Jesus Christ, he animates, elevates, consecrates, changes you so you can be more like him. Jesus is alive. Our encounter with him makes all the difference. So love is not just about do this and don't do that. Our religion is meet Jesus who loves you so much. And then you'll want to respond in kind with love. That relationship changes everything. So think about it. There were 613 laws in the first 5 books of the Bible. Moses came down the mountain with 10. Then Jesus gives us 2. Which is easier to follow, you think? The 613 or the 2? I think the 613 are easier to follow because it spells out specifically how and what you do every day. Jesus leaves a lot of gray area for you and I to figure that out. And the gray area is love. What helps me to grow in my love of God? So you might ask yourself, if you're about to do something, you sense it will diminish love in you, then it's not of God. If you're about to do something and you sense it will increase love in you, this is the will of God. So go forth and do that this week.